Well, I've been resorted into hiding in the cabin. The weather is atrocious outside, and stupidly, I left my jacket at home. So I'm hiding in the cabin, but I thought I'd take a minute just to tell you guys a very easy way how to tie a very, very effective Wafter rig. It's a rig I've used for many, many years now, caught me some huge carp across the globe, and it's called the German rig. Here's what you're going to need to tie it. Firstly, for the German rig, I like to use a semi-coated braid. Again, using a sort of 20-pound semi-coated braid. It's strong enough that it keeps the rig in place, and it's also very abrasive resistant. Furthering this, you're going to need a micro ring swivel for the hook, and you're going to need a hook bead along with an anti-tangle sleeve. Again, very basic in what you need, but a very, very effective rig. First things first, I'll tie a knotless knot onto the hook and trim off the tag end. We are not using a hair. You don't need to tie a loop in the hair. We're trimming it off, and you just want a nice, neat, knotless knot sitting over the eye of the hook. To further this, we're going to use a micro ring swivel, and we're going to take the ring and slide it onto the shank of the hook, and so that is how we're going to attach our bait to the hook. Now, to keep that the ring swivel in place, what we're going to do now is attach a hook bead. Again, I like to position this just opposite the barb to make sure that bait is pinned in place between the eye of the hook and the shank. Working down the rig now, we look to slide on an anti-tangle sleeve to make sure that we can cover the quick change swivel once we attach it to our rods, and then we look to tie a small loop, figure of 8 loop knot, like very, very basic, and that is the rig completed. It's so simple. I like to use a wafter with this presentation as it negates the weight of the hook. So if you're feeding a lot of boilies, the fish are sucking up at a certain pressure to feed on those boilies. So with a wafter, it negates the weight of the hook and it flies into their mouth a lot quicker. Now, looking to attach the bait, we are going to be using bait floss. We'll put the bait floss through the swivel, pierce your bait through the middle with a baiting needle, slide that onto the bait floss, and then blob it down with a lighter, and you are ready to go fishing. One more further tip that I like to do before I cast out is I like to use a PVA nugget over the hook to make sure that wafter doesn't spin round, get tangled up, and it makes sure the presentation is absolutely perfect every time you cast. Give it a try, guys, and watch your catch rates improve.